Hi there and welcome. My name's Ricky Hayes and today we're going to go into a step-by-step full free course on the Debutify AI theme and Debutify AI Store builder in 2025. Now let's get straight into this. These slides are down below. Do with them as you see fit. You just get a copy of them in the description. So before we go into the full steps, again, as you know, I like to do my slides to make it more clear. Create a Debutify account at debutify.com, choose the $1 30-day trial, choose the theme. There's a theme and there's a review app option. The review app you can also install as well. Go through the AI Store builder. It is a version 1 beta and it's being released to version 2 within a couple of weeks. So it does even more than what we have here, and we're going to keep building on it. We've got logo, banners, homepage, product page, and more. As that keeps getting improved, it's pretty cool. But to do all of that, you need the Debutify custom app that allows the AI Store Builder to work. So if you want to use AI Store Builder, you need that. So you'll need as well, throughout the process, you set up your Shopify store and you need your API. We've got videos. There's videos in there that show you how to do that. I'll go into that briefly today and show you where you can find that as well. Be sure to check out the login portal as well. One of the recommendations I have, just a side note, login portal has heaps of features. It's being improved. I've seen it improved a lot. There's going to have things like a research center, ad spy tool, automation hub, landing page builder, and more as this further goes down this path. So I'll be making regular videos on this. Really excited. Using the AI Store Builder, it'll automatically upload your zip file unless you choose otherwise. That's an option based on your preferences. I personally just let it do the work for me, and it'll just take a couple of minutes. And in the login portal, again, just side note, you manage your subscription, see latest updates and more as you would expect. Pretty standard stuff there. So let's go into a bit more about that and explain a bit more about those features and discuss that further. Go to debutify.com, start your free trial. Once you've made your account, go through those steps, you'll be here. This is where I've got a test account, Debutify Corp. You can add multiple stores as well, different brands, different stores, whatever takes your preference. There's the email as well. That's been coming soon for a while, but it's coming out about June. And there's also a widgets app as well that'll be added here. You got your reviews app. That's an official review app as well that you can use. I personally go into the Debutify theme and there's an exclusive offer there too, so I'd recommend you do that so you can get an even cheaper, because it's free, but then if you want to go to the paid plans, there's an offer there too. So if you go open, okay, it takes you straight to the login portal. Now for people that haven't done it, you will be taken to the onboarding process. As you can see here, you got 50% off. That's what I mean by and this is being further updated and streamlined, so it's even better and easier. But under your Debutify AI tools, this is where you've got your product title and description, banners, blog, AI background remover, and logo builder. Okay, so you can build your logos and stuff, and all of this is being further enhanced as the Debutify AI tools get better. You got your template library for various niches, and more niches are coming into play for who people want that. And then you've got the Debutify custom app. So again, to set it up, I've already gone through the process, and you can see that I'm verified, right? So your token, your API access token, can't see it right now, but basically this token, you just create and install the Debutify app. You set the API scopes. So you set that, and each of these steps has a video related to it, and you can get support for anyone that's having any issues here. Again, more of this is being streamlined so that long-term, less and less of this becomes an issue. Like it's already come quite a long way already. Widgets, that really isn't needed now that we're sort of on version 8. You don't need to worry about that. That's going to be removed over time. You've got your partners, which are various partners that Debutify partners with. You can check all of them out for different apps and exclusive offers. Customers, that is a new feature that's coming out. You've got your mentoring, which is with myself. You got your partner portal, which is again more partners, more sort of integration partners, and you've got an academy. And then you've got your plans and your billing as well. And then down here, you've got areas for feedback and stuff too. This whole UI and that is being improved a lot. It is, I'm not going to lie, a bit messy in this regard. But now that it's moving on the right path, a lot of this will be cleaned up, a lot more cleaner, crisp and fresh. As I've been giving a lot of feedback, and the devs been listening, where it's like, yeah, they agree that it can be a lot better. So let's go into the Debutify AI Store Builder. Now again, as I said, this is in beta. So you choose your niche. Okay, so you choose your niche footwear. Now I've seen with the version 2, a lot of these pages are streamlined. You can choose your banners. Okay, so we choose 2 banners. You can skip these steps too, or you can go back and redo. Continue. And then you choose your name. So if I go dog lover, okay, and I want to go playful, and I'm just going to leave those colors, and I'm going to generate a logo. So again, it is buggy in the version 2. I would recommend waiting for the version 2 for this. In many respects, it is buggy. There's been a number of limitations. I've provided feedback that this is definitely not to the standard. Otherwise, you can add your own logo, which you use Canva and stuff.com, looking at integration for that as well, so they can just pull that in via your Canva account. Canva, definitely much better than these logos as of right now, but as I said, the version 2 comes out in 10 days as of today's recording. So you choose your theme style layout, so if you want any of these, depending on your niche. I prefer rounded edges, okay? So if I look at clean, it's nice and all, but I like this one a bit more. It just, the sort of rounded edges just is very branded, so I recommend using that one. And then you got your primary colors. Now basically what this does is this will just apply it to the zip file, that these are the default colors for all your widgets and stuff to save you a bit of time. More of this will be added and more as well, where it's going to be building your contact us page, product page, your legal pages and so forth. That's why the Debutify custom app is so important for that. Continue. And then you can say upload the theme. It should automatically upload it, and if you want to publish it, right? So if you have a number of other themes, you may not want to publish it straight away. That's entirely up to you, okay? I personally publish it. That's just me, especially when building a new store. You're not going to be having any traffic. It's not a problem on that front. As a side note, if you want support as well, I strongly recommend as well that you use the Discord community as well. So you sort of get free support there too from the community, as well as live support staff there too that are very focused on that, okay? If you want to add multiple stores, you can add multiple stores here as well. So you can add stores and you can purchase additional licenses. So each new license, once you get your base subscription, it's actually cheaper. You can look at the plans page, whatever that is, and it's significantly cheaper. So you might have 4 stores. Instead of paying 4 separate subscriptions, you have it under one, and you might be, and I think like the base plan, it's like instead of $29, it's $9. So $9 a month, and you have 5 stores, and it might be costing you $60 or something a month for all of them, and you get all of this functionality for every store, and it's all segmented. I find that very, very useful. You can see we use it for a lot of different demos and stuff. We use it for ourselves there too. I've used this very, very, very well. And you know, to sort of really show that this is just sort of the starting point, this AI section within Debutify AI is going to be only enhanced. Long-term AI agents, where the agent will do more and more of this work. So, you know, this is all just sort of the starting point. One of the things that I just think needs to be improved though is definitely the UI. It just needs to be more refined, okay? It just seems it's lacking there, but there's just being perfectly honest there. Now, that's pretty much it there. Now let's go into the Shopify store and let's talk about the next slide as we go further into this. All right, so here's the Debutify theme side of it. Now, once we go into it, you go back into Shopify online stores themes and click the latest theme if you've published it. I also recommend that you might want to do a backup, entirely up to you. The AI Store Builder in that already does backups of your theme settings. And for people that are transitioning to Debutify, there's an importer tool coming into play as well, where it'll import from tools like themes like all the free Shopify themes, for example, and other third-party themes too. From within the theme, you will see theme settings, app embed, and theme sections. Those are the 3 main areas you will see. App embed is for third-party apps that require your permission. So let's say you're running Klaviyo or Loyalty Line, right? Just a couple of apps off the top of my head. A number of them have widgets that the way Shopify has the architecture is the widgets, and that they will you have to enable them for that widget to work, right? So even for the Debutify reviews, you have to enable that widget for it to then show the review widget on the website. It's a security measure that these apps have to adhere to, because that's just the way Shopify does it for transparency, control, and security for all their merchants. App embedded is, pardon me, I've explained that. Theme settings is where you change your default settings, enable default widgets automatically as what takes your preference, right? So this is where you have your default settings, and I'll go into that more. And theme sections is the sections on the pages. So the settings is where you'll see all your widgets. Okay, you enable them and you can see articles about it. And then the theme sections are when you're actually on that respective page, home page, product page, whatever, where you can add sections, remove sections, hide them, edit them. So the sections is where you edit how it actually looks to the customer. Theme settings is enabling that functionality so that when you get to the sections. So mainly, most of you will be mainly using theme settings and theme sections. And as I've said, I've already gone through point 6, point 7. And also point 8, whether you have the import tool, right? Just to sort of save you some time for existing businesses that are wanting to move across as well. So let's go into this and let's talk about this a bit further. This is the demo store that we use in all these videos. You can see here we've got a number of different themes. We've got the version 8. This is in beta. I've also, in the beta, is coming out of beta on the March 25th. Very exciting. So about, as of recording of today, the 12 days from today being March 13th. So it's extremely stable, fastest, and you can see I've hit the theme limit because I do a lot of different tests, and you can see we've got our beta 8.0.4 there, which is really good, and that's why we still got the 8.0 here, but this is just for testing. To show you though, I will go into 8.0.4. We're going to go customize. So if this was the main one, you'd customize there. Otherwise, click customize here. So again, you go sales, channels, online store, themes. We go customize. Takes a moment to load. You can see this is the latest sort of update that we're going to be publishing over time, which is sort of for our fashion niche template. As I was sort of saying, you can see it's made a lot of collective improvements, loads very fast. Always edit in mobile view, the most important thing. Always check that it looks good in mobile. So if I was to have a look at some of these, you can see that the images need a bit more optimization, which is where you would have your image for mobile there too. Here you've got your home page, products, collection, collection list, gift card. So you can go to all these pages and then edit them, okay? As sort of the base design, right? So you can definitely do all of that. There's more things coming into it, like in the products, you're going to have templates for one product stores, landing pages, simple, and so on and so forth. There's going to be more and more added to it. So it's sort of like templates within templates, because that was some of the feedback, save some time, right? So using the AI store builder to build the store, and then it basically does all this for you. So building templates within templates within templates. So basically it just sort of set up, done, away you go, focus on marketing, right? I've got videos coming out on various marketing as well as we further go down this path too. So here as well, this is where, pardon me, I said you've got your sections. So this is where you see the sections of this said page. So if I was to click here, you can see I've got this multi-column, okay? If I was to hide it, don't see it now. I can delete it, and then if I click it, I can see all the respective settings and I can change that. So in live time, as I sort of feel is best, so button style, for example, obviously it depends on it, so you're going to have to do a bit of testing. Always takes a little bit of time, especially if you're wanting to build a brand. Obviously I suggest that you spend some time testing all of these as well. You can see the color scheme that's inherited from the AI store builder, that's automatically done for you. So let's say if I show the dots, it doesn't show the dots. If I want to show the arrows, or not show the arrows, there you go. So entirely up to you, just some simple little things I'm trying to show you there. Under your theme settings, this is where you see all the default Shopify related stuff. So you've got your badges, and you can customize that. And then you've got your widgets here as well. So you've got your smart search, show product vendor, let's say show product price. And so when I do a search, it'll now show that in the smart search for that. You got your free widgets, which are a number of there. And then you've got your paid ones, and this is where, again, you basically enable disable them, and you see the articles relating to them to give you further instructions and support there too. It's all pretty straightforward. I've actually got a list of widgets here that are the most important that I wanted to sort of talk about. Quantity breaks for average order value with a gift option. Very important, helps boost average order value on average 2 to 4%. Cart goals to increase average order value through the cart page. Priority processing on the product page enabled, that's coming out. Or cart page to get an order bump. The marquee, I think I spelled that wrong, so you show off more about your brand, so you can show all the brands that your product has been featured on. Testimonials to get custom testimonials. Transparent description using product tabs. Review features to add reviews, so Debutify reviews. That's also being integrated into the subscription, so basically then you can have it all there as well. Product benefits to show above the cart, the benefits, like quick, simple little benefits. Sales notifications, so sales pop-up notification to show you recent sales, before and after. So let's say it's like a makeup product, works really well to show before makeup, after makeup. Video and description widget to show off your products. Trust badges, announcement bar to show off your exclusive offer. Cart upsell to upsell people, and that's more dynamic now. So basically you can improve average order value from that, usually about 10%. Recommendation items to show recommended items as a carousel. Sticky add to cart to show your cart is sticky through the entire page. Product zooming so people can zoom into the product. Collection filters so people with a lot of products on your store. Back to top to help people scroll quickly. So if you've got a long page, press the button that takes you to the top very quickly so people can click add to cart. But the sticky add to cart helps with that anyway. Cart savings to show their savings. Very important. People like to see that. Cart discount to show the discounts and apply them. Delivery dates to show expected dates. Gift wrapping to help with gift wrapping. So gift wrapping actually, you can add that as an upsell too. Usually maybe like an extra $2, $3. Again, only offer that obviously if you are doing gift wrapping, of course. Inactive tab message to remind people to come back to your tab. Works really well, so you can change the little emoji and stuff because people get distracted. So you might have 10 tabs. Oh, what's that one that's got like a little emoji that keeps turning off and on? It sort of just attracts your attention because it's out of the norm, right? Remove Debutify branding. Always remove the Debutify branding so the branding is your own. And shipping calculator is really important, right? So people can see the shipping calculator. Very, very important. So I just wanted to sort of give those. Again, these slides are down in the description. Do what you see fit, just so you have that. Those are my top 26. There's so many you can use for your different brands. So flexible there. But use them as you sort of see fit. Now, the last one is I just wanted to say about some recommendations. Okay, so check your account for the latest Debutify updates. There is automatic updates coming into place, so you'll never have to update your theme again. It's all just automated for you. Make sure you check the release notes, the news and releases, so that you can see all the latest. There's also, check out the Debutify YouTube channel, it makes that as well as if you're in our email list, you'll get notification, as well as in the login portal, you'll get a pop-up there as well to say about that. You can use the Debutify app as part of your subscription too. As I said, that's all being integrated. So there's Research Center, Ad Spy, Review, Landing Page Builder, AI UGC, more and more and more building these certain functions into that. So it's sort of this all-in-one ecosystem for startups, and then building separate apps for more advanced users that are more established in their respective space. So I recommend that you set up a abandoned cart recovery as well. I've got a whole video that'll be coming out on a full tutorial of all of this as well, both marketing and everything. So I plan to do that frequently. Make sure you always test your store on another device in incognito mode. I always just recommend testing that, or on other browsers to ensure it works without a problem. Just do a test. I would even go and do an order and pay for it. Even if you refund yourself, just do it just as a test. You will learn a lot from doing that. Make sure that there's no bugs, technical issues that might be causing conversion rate issues. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the most part. That's pretty much how you get started. And there is a bit, and this is all getting easier and faster as we go down this path. I plan to make these videos regularly as well to show all the latest updates so that people sort of know that more as well, because I really do love this product and love where it's going. There's building a full ecosystem of e-commerce related tools to help businesses that are startups or small businesses, medium businesses, all on the Shopify ecosystem. So be sure to stay tuned. If you want these slides, again, down in the description. If you did like today's video, be sure to like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day. Take care and goodbye.